that everyone?
A great moment in time with this beautiful couple out here, and they're going to start the evening off with their first dance as a married couple. How about that? That deserves a round of applause.
Whoa. Well, I didn't need to carry that, did you? But these will be some good, no dancing with the stars out here. Take it.
And we would like to start the evening off.
$40 million.
Very good.
Well, it's a great evening.
Uh-oh. You might have to rely on it.
Anyway, I was trying to think of exactly all the things I could say about this wonderful couple and all the fabulous people we have here tonight. And I think you probably all know how just special they are. Many of you came from a long distance to get here, and that really indicates to me a lot. It means a lot to me, and I'm sure to Hank's family also. But anyway, I wanted to just say a few superlatives about Hank and Brittany. They're both obviously attractive couple, and and they're also athletic and quite active, and their aesthetics, they're very artistic. I don't know if you've been to their home, but it's quite a nice little place, I must say. But we all wish them, of course, the best of everything, and we look forward to them joining my wife Carol and I, hopefully in another 6-8 weeks, whatever it is, cruising up the Intracoastal Waterway in Florida.
Oh, nice!
And having some adventures, because they are also adventure people. So anyway, seems like I'm being cut off here. But anyway, they are a fabulous group, and could you please raise your glass and let's do a toast to this great couple.
Her good all the way that you should. She'll see the goodness.
For you all to be here. Truly thrilled. And I just want to say that Brittany has lots of fantastic traits. She's gotten passion from my father, compassion from my mother. But one of the things that I think is really great that will really go far in their marriage is that Brittany is a fantastic friend. And you can really tell that by the people who are here today. There's people from every stage of her life who are here. She has people from swim team from when she was 8 or 9 years old, people from high school, people from the Coyotes and her employment, and also people from college. You can just tell how loved she is and what a great friend she is to people, whether it's calling and her playing devil's advocate or just being the support you need at the time. It's always really appreciated. And I know she's been there more than a sister to me, but as a friend as well. And I know I was really touched and really moved to tears when she was talking about how she's gotten a new best friend. It was wonderful to hear, but also tough to hear. Hank, I'm so happy to have you in our family, and happy to have your family join as our extended family with Gus and Marie, Keely and Luke. They've been such fantastic people to have at our table, and to have them again join our family. And I can't really say enough about you just through, yes, we've hung out on several occasions, and I've been so impressed by you traveling to different coasts to invest in our family and meet the grandparents. But really, to be a support for Brittany and let her pursue her dreams, to be that support for her is just, it's being part of the family. So anyways, if you'll join me in raising your glass and toasting the new Mr. and Mrs. Baldwin.
Here, here.
I know that'd be tough to follow.
Luke in that truck.
Way to go, Tony. I think your gal did a great job. She really did.
How y'all doing?
Okay, thanks.
Prepared something?
Origami.
Hank. Oh, Hank. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Hank's younger brother, Luke. How you doing?
Hey, Luke.
All right, Luke.
Younger brothers, they have it pretty hard. They do. It's not easy. Wedgies, noogies, you name it. It's not easy. I, however, was fortunate enough to grow up in a household with an older brother like Hank. A guy who unconditionally showed me the utmost love and respect. A guy who offered mentorship and wisdom. A guy who taught me the true meaning of charity. I can't read your handwriting, Hank. Hank was afraid I was going to blow the speech and drink too much, so he had me read something he wrote himself, but I can't do that. I have been lying to you, people. In the interest of full disclosure, my upbringing has been anything but easy. It's been laced with hardship. All because of this man, Hank Baldwin. And I told myself I wasn't going to do this, but prepared something myself here. Just bear with me here. I can recall many episodes of older brother bullying. There was this one time Hank convinced me I could pass gas on command. You see, in our family, flatulence is always held in the highest of comedic regard. So one morning, Hank persuaded me into performing the act on command, assuring me that I possessed both the talent and ability to do so. After a couple of successful attempts, I decided to show my parents. When it was showtime, Hank standing there right by my side. After a failed first and second attempt, I decided to give a little bit more effort. And people, what happened next could only be described with two words. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no is right, people. Air wasn't the only thing that came out of me that afternoon. I hit the brakes pretty hard, if you know what I mean. Upon realizing what had happened, I looked over and what do I see? Hank sitting there laughing his ass off. His devious and brilliant plan had completely come to fruition. And that was 11th grade. But wait, there's more. The lies and deceit continue. For the better part of 3 years, Hank and Pat Hurley here swore to me that I had an older brother named Pete who lived in the attic when I was younger. You almost had me on that one. Then there was another time, those same culprits, Hank and Pat, tried to convince me that Gidget, our dog who's since been deceased, took a poop on the stairs, and they tried to convince me that it was a Tootsie Roll. Not to worry, I found that out when I picked it up and felt it was warm and soft and smelly. Another blessing of being Hank's younger brother was living in his shadow. Whether it was swimming, water polo, academics, you name it. It was always measure myself against him, having to prove to myself I was as good as him. Hours and hours spent in the pool chasing that black line. I'm sure these guys can attest. With those swim times hanging over my head, making sure I was as good as him. Thank you. That's what I have to say. If you hadn't been as hard on me as you were, I honestly believe I wouldn't be as strong as I am today. Without the high standards you set, without the example of the right way to do things, I can honestly say I would not have achieved as half as I have in my life. Hank, you were the one who laid the blueprint. You let your actions do the talking, and for that I am eternally grateful. And as for you, Brittany, oh boy. They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. If that's true, Hank, you can lay your head at night knowing every single guy out there is trying to imitate you by winning as stellar of a bride as you have with Brittany. Yeah, go ahead. There you go. To talk about Brittany is to drain the vocabulary of superlatives. She's one of the most stunning, kind, and down-to-earth women you'll ever meet. A rare and precious commodity in today's world. I think all can agree. I speak for